Heyo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Potter with Grandmasterbricks. Another day, another Lego release, and you can tell by the title, X Mansion. X-Men Mansion, X Mansion, X-Men the X Mansion, whatever you want to call it. I'm super excited for this as a casual X-Men fan throughout the years, watching some of the TV series, some of the movies. It's going to be a great set. I'm very excited. I do have a few opinions, mainly based around the price and minifigures, but the build, fantastic. And so we're just going to dive right into it. Like I said, X-Men, the X Mansion, $330, and it's coming out November 1st. So not Black Friday, November 1st. It's early access, and then it'll be just regular access after on the 4th, but 3,093 pieces, and it comes with, I think, 7. Typically, it will let you know how many minifigures down in the description right there, but we're going to scroll down, and we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minifigures for the set, so that's actually really good to see. Some of the information to collect as we start to look at some of the pictures. It is based on the X-Men 97 animated series. So earlier this year, X-Men 97 came out on Disney Plus. Highly recommended. Very cool continuation of the original 1992 X-Men. So it stopped 1996. So I guess they're pretending to be like 1997 and continuing on. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I assumed when I was seeing the titles of everything. But overall, it really reminds me of the Natural History Museum, which is not a bad thing. This definitely, in general, is a pickup for me based on what it looks like. The coloring, the roof, the minifigures are just awesome to see in general. But it's not as big as you would think. And so, like I was mentioning, Natural History Museum, 4,014 pieces, $300. X Mansion, 3,093 pieces, and $330. So, I don't know. This has 2 more minifigures, and it's licensed. So, that's going to take the biggest hit for it. But if we're not looking at the price, we're not looking at how many pieces for the price, I think it's a fantastic set. And so I know some of the other discrepancies, the despair with the set that I have seen is the minifigure selection, or not necessarily the selection. Everybody's going to have an opinion what figure they wish they would have included, not included. But for me, I just needed to see Beast. I need a big fig Beast. That's all I'm going to say. Like, it's not happened. It's not probably going to happen, but I can hope. And so the fact that Beast is not included anywhere in this, it's fine. We did get him in a minifigure form in the CMF line. I'll take it. I like it. But here, there is some discrepancy with the minifigures. I've pulled up an image of everybody. And one of the most notable characters in the animated series, in the X-Men animated series, is Jubilee. And she's not included anywhere in this set. And I find that kind of strange, because she's a major focal point in X-Men 97. Yeah, she's just a big part. So she's not there. And then also Morph. I thought that was interesting. These are all the main characters of the actual series that's on Disney Plus that they've produced, and they've chosen different minifigures. So interesting. They added not Frozen. I'm not even familiar with that guy's name. I've forgotten it. It is Iceman. I said Frozo. That's Incredibles. But Iceman is not part of the main lineup. There's tons of mutants, tons of characters, but it's an interesting lineup for that. They've left a few out. And then there's a big discrepancy with Gambit and his whole hair choice of hair pieces. And I can see, if you're a die-hard X-Men fan, that the fact that it's not hitting some of those cues that you were looking for. That's the Han Solo hair, if you're familiar. And yeah, that one might be a miss as well. With Bishop, it looks like he's got dreads, but I know in the TV series he has a shortcut. So I am sure he's depicted in other places with dreads. That's going to be a cool hairpiece regardless. And yeah, other than that, Cyclops is one of my favorite characters as well. He looks fantastic. His outfit, I know the X-Jet had some flaws with the minifigures. It was, I think, just a solid blue, maybe with prints or just a single print. But this is a much better minifigure. Super excited to see that. And I know he also has a minifigure accessory where he's shooting the beam out of his eye. He is holding a clip in one side in one hand, and it's shooting out the beam. But nonetheless, I think it's cool. Maybe they could have integrated some type of visor. There's been pieces like Jurassic Park when the kid had the binoculars and they flip up. I think that would have been a great part usage adaptation for Cyclops, but that didn't happen. That is all right. And then we've got the Sentinel, and that I think was a cool addition. I might have preferred that to not have inflated the piece count. We could have gotten that as an actual buildable fig in the lineup, or possibly as a gift with purchase, but it's great to see, and it adds that pop of color. And then that's basically everything on the outside, all the minifigures. And then it does split into 3 sections. So for a modular feel, it is a unique approach. You see the giant axles, so they slip in, and you probably would maybe be able to carry it. Probably that's the intent. Probably be able to move the entire thing. But for it to separate in 3 sections, 16 by 16 by 16, it's a base plate and a half. But really cool approach, a new approach, a fresh approach for this modular feel. And it's going to go great in the modular lineup. I am a casual superhero fan, and then, of course, crazy Lego fan, and I enjoy all these buildings. And if it has a movie, has a theme, minifigures, anything that's actual, like, licensed and things like that, I think it goes well for me personally than just a generic building. And so I have been sitting on the fence with the Natural History Museum. But now that this one has come out, I'm definitely going to get it. Probably will have to have the Natural History Museum, have the whole street going. But for this to go up next to the Sanctum, the Avengers Tower, next to Bugle, it's going to look fantastic. Kind of just like this roller coaster skyline of different buildings. And I'm sure there's a bunch of fantastic building techniques. I know there's a bunch of stickers included with it as well. But all in all, it is a little bit small on the interior part. But once I personally build a Lego set, I don't tend to play with it a whole bunch afterwards. So there is that. And I know it doesn't quite go all the way up to the edge. And I know some modulars don't. Some modulars do take up that entire base plate. Try to find, there is a video to watch it spin. Here we go. And it doesn't fully go up to the edge of the base plate. So I know Bugle doesn't actually go to the edge of the entire thing. So that's going to kind of follow that similar trend. And I think there's also maybe a product video here, and we can watch that and give you a few more thoughts and opinions on it. But overall, for X-Men fans, it's going to be awesome. Just now realizing technically you could probably build it with 3 friends. Oh, that's cool how the bell tower at the top explodes. But you could probably build this with 3 friends in 3 different sections. So I think that's also a cool advantage, ability with this particular set, the way they've lined it up. Man, the way Gambit's cards are shooting out of his hand, that is very fresh. I do like that. Got the Wolverine motorcycle, pretty classic. Iceman up front. But all in all, it's a smaller box too. Just noticing it's not as thick. So 3,000 pieces. It's not the biggest piece count. But yeah, for 3,000 pieces, $329. It's not bad. It's for 1,000 pieces, you expect to pay about $100. So price per piece, it's all there. But then when you do just start making comparisons to other Marvel sets, to other Lego sets in general, the most recent one, 4,000 pieces, $300, Natural History Museum. Similar look and feel. And so you can just kind of see it there. A little bit of price per piece discrepancy, despair there. But other than that, it's a fantastic set, and you're not buying it for the value. You're buying it for the enjoyment, the entertainment, some value in it. But overall, fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. The whole lineup of minifigures, all the details, 2 levels, the Sentinel. It's going to be a great one. If you have any thoughts, opinions, disagree, agree with anything I said in the video, definitely let me know down in the comments. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I just wanted to hop on and give you my thoughts on this X-Men Mansion. So, other than that, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and remember, never stop evolving.